Hi everyone, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. For today's signs reading, I am doing a general check-in, so really just taking a look at the current energies. I'm doing a 9-card pool as well as clarifiers and advice at the end. Timestamps will be included in the description box, and I will see you at your sign. Hey Cancer, welcome to your sign reading. As mentioned in the intro, I am doing a 9-card pool as well as clarifiers and advice at the end, just looking at the current energies. All right, let's get started. All right, Spirit, thank you so much for presiding over this reading. Show me any and all messages for the highest good of Cancer. Cancer at the present time. Cancer at the present time. Let's see that Cancer energy. Show me Cancer. Show me Cancer. All right, let's do 2 more, Spirit. Messages for the highest good of Cancer at the present time. All right. Messages for Cancer. I am taking everything in the upright. 7 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Okay. The Devil. Interesting. King of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. And 6 of Pentacles. Okay. The Hierophant. Queen of Wands. And 8 of Pentacles. Very interesting. Okay. So over here, what I'm seeing, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Devil. There's the desire. There's the hope to nurture seeds that have been planted, but there is fear associated or attached to this idea. So Ace of Wands is an idea, a new creative idea perhaps. It's the opportunity for a passionate new beginning, and I do see that seeds have been planted. You're attempting to watch them grow and nurture, but there's fear about doing this in some way, in investing in some way. There's fear, perhaps it's insight about something that you've invested in that stopped growing. 7 of Pentacles can be like a stagnant, like it's reached its top out point. We'll see upon clarification. Over here, I see King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. So wanting to balance within your emotional connections and harmony in your life. King of Pentacles, I know what I bring to the table. King of Pentacles is I sit on my throne and I know the world that I am attempting to create. And these 2 cups right here, or these 2 cups, these 2 cards, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. I want to balance the harmony within my life and the emotional connections. I am set on doing so, King of Pentacles. I want my world to be just as I claim it to be. And then up here, the Hierophant, Queen of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, wanting to commit to empowerment, to a particular energy, wanting to invest in it. 8 of Pentacles, putting your hard work, effort, energy into it, becoming a master of your craft. So we will see upon clarification. I am feeling like this is another energy up here. But let's see what this first section is. 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Devil, Tower, Wheel of Fortune. Perhaps some surprise insight that you've gained regarding change and changes that perhaps need to be made. That Devil energy, You know, it's like the devil on our shoulder. So what are you contracting yourself to? What fears are you allowing to hold you back or to keep you chained from the ideas and the hope and the enthusiasm that you have? Yeah, the Tower, the Chariot, surprise insight about your heart and what direction perhaps it wants to go. Let's see here. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Devil for Cancer. Let's do two more, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Devil for Cancer. Let's see. Three cards, Spirit, for Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Devil. Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and Ace of Swords. Okay, yeah, you have received some kind of insight regarding sharp insight, that Tower energy. It's the kind of truth, it's hard truths. It's where the illusions and the delusions come down and what remains is a hard truth. And you have received that about the level of investment in nurture and perhaps your negative patterns associated with creating heartbreak, with creating breakages, that stagnancy and how it led to perhaps, or not nurturing connections and how it's led to breakage and feelings of lack and heartbreak, fear of rejection. Ace of Swords, you've had sharp insight about a break that has occurred for you and the amount of pain in your heart. And what I'm seeing is what led to it. Okay, the Devil energy here. What led to there's sharp insight, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, in regards to what you nurtured versus what you didn't nurture, perhaps. Very interesting. What you were chained to. Okay. And then over here, it's a shift. I know the world that I want for myself. I want emotional harmony in the greater context of my life. I want to equal balance and reciprocity. I want to give and I want to receive. Let's see this King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. I'm also hearing over here, it could be another possible interpretation is sharp insight about the things that you invest in and perhaps how they were unhealthy for you. And it created a lot of pain in your heart, right? So let's see here. King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune. Really a deep internal knowing, your intuition regarding changes perhaps that need to be made. Let's see. King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles for Cancer. Let's do two more. King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. One more, Spirit. King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles for Cancer. Two of Cups. There's the equal reciprocity, the World, and Death. Yeah, closing out some kind of connection. What I see here, yeah, so it's kind of going back to this. It's like sharp truth and understanding about the things that you have invested in and how they've been unhealthy. They've created breakage. They've created pain in your heart. They've created fear of rejection. And over here, it's like, I know the world that I want for myself. And I want emotional harmony with all of my connections in my life. I want balance. I want equal reciprocity. And whatever a Two of Cups was that you were connected to over here, you're showing the world death. I want to close this out. Or I have closed this out. This chapter is over for me because I know what I reach for, right? And I know what I need to invest in for myself. And then up here we have the Hierophant, Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. So it's like putting work into the things that are aligned with your highest good. Queen of Wands can be you. It can be someone else. Things that are aligned with something that you can stand up for, that you can stand beside. It's like, and the Hierophant is enforcing this. Okay. Let's see what this is. The Hierophant, Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. 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 Let's do one more. The Hierophant, Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles for Cancer. Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the Empress. Okay. Okay. So I am seeing this Queen of Wands as you. And it's like, I will put my hard work, effort, dedication, and energy into myself and understanding the things that are correct for me. Opening myself and my magnetism up to those creative efforts that are right for me. So I can actually see this also in like a work context and contracts, anything that you're contracted to, you're saying, I'm going to commit to those things that are for my highest good. And that's what I will put my hard work, effort, and energy into. And then Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles, the Empress. I will hold back from options that do not feel like they empower me, like they recognize my value, that they recognize my worth, right? I will hold back. Seven of Cups can be options in love. It can also be emotional confusion or illusions. I will hold back from those things until it's aligned with the world that I want, right? King of Pentacles, the Empress, the world that I want to create for myself, or somebody of status, somebody who earns their place in this world. The Empress, she's all the queens in one. Right? And you're saying, I will hold back from options that cause emotional confusion, and I will wait for an Empress, right? Empress, Emperor, take it as it resonates for you, until I know that it's aligned with my highest good and that it's someone who is worthy of my hard work, effort, investment, and energy. Right? Okay. Let's get some advice for you. Let's get some advice for you. Can I get advice for Cancer? 3 cards, advice for Cancer, Spirit. It's like I'm going to reserve my best efforts for those things that are aligned with my highest good. Those things that recognize my value and my level of investment. That see it and that appreciate it. Let's do one more advice for Cancer. Advice for Cancer. Ace of Wands, there's the Ace of Wands again. Seven of Swords, Death. You've received the truth about deception, negative, unhealthy attachments, and you understand that things need to be closed out. You've received the insight, and as I mentioned, it's the kind of insight that you have to act upon. And whatever the situation is for you, whether it's work or love, there's been some kind of deception in it, and you recognize that, and there's a need to close it out, the death, right? And I see you doing that on your top line, because you know what's aligned with your value. You know what's aligned with your highest good and with your worth. So I feel like the advice here is, you know this truth, and commit to it, stand up for it, the Hierophant, stand beside it, and wait for those things that are worthy of your investment. All right, Cancer, I hope that this helped you. Take care. Hey Scorpio, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. As mentioned in the intro, I'm doing a 9-card pool as well as clarifiers and advice at the end. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's get into it. All right, Spirit, show me messages for the highest good of Scorpio. Show me clear and concise messages for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know at the present time? Show me messages for Scorpio. Show me that Scorpio energy. What does Scorpio need to be aware of at the present time? Show me that Scorpio energy. Messages for the highest good of Scorpio. Let's do 2 more, Spirit. One more. Highest messages for the good of Scorpio. All right, that feels good. Current energies for Scorpio. I am taking everything in the upright. 3 of Pentacles. The Emperor, Queen of Cups. Okay. So nice cooperative energy. 3 of Swords, King of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. King of Swords, 10 of Cups. Making decisions according to emotional connections and harmony in your life. Decisive energy regarding those things that you will connect to and why. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm seeing over here, 3 of Pentacles, the Emperor, Queen of Cups. Claiming cooperation, collaboration. 3 of Pentacles is working with others. It's teamwork, it's collaboration. Emperor, there's authority in this. I claim this, and I do so from the goodness of my heart. Queen of Cups. Okay, so what I am contributing to, I do it because of the love in me. Okay. Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. There's been some pain. There's been some heartbreak. I'm not sure what this is about, but we will get clarification. But whatever it is, it puts you into a state of working on your stability, working on you and your world, and really investing in that. And then up here on the top row, I see change coming. Change regarding decisions surrounding your 10 of Cups. So those things those connections, those people in my life that are supposed to bring me emotional fulfillment and reciprocity. So there is change that's coming. There's lessons I feel like that have been gained regarding your 10 of Cups. So let's take a look over here first. Let's start there. Three of Pentacles, the Emperor, Queen of Cups. Once again, I do this. I contribute to this because of the love in me and the amount of unconditional love that I have. Let's see. Three of Pentacles, the Emperor, Queen of Cups. It's like because I want to and because I choose to, right? The Emperor doesn't do anything that they don't want to do. Three of Pentacles, the Emperor, Queen of Cups. Let's do one more. Three of Pentacles, the Emperor, Queen of Cups for Scorpio. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Whoa, okay. There's an emotional detachment. From the stability, the foundation, the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. It seems like there's a walking away from. Ten of Pentacles, that's the foundation. That's the tree of life, the things that I've built into, right? That you're saying, I did it because I chose to and because of the love in me. But there's an emotional disconnect and a walking away from in order to invest elsewhere, in order to open up to perhaps new investments. I'm not sure what happened that created this, because you're saying I contributed to this, this is the Ten of Pentacles. I contributed this because I chose to and because of the love that I had. But something has caused you to emotionally detach from that which you built into. And now you're looking towards new investments. Page of Pentacles, opening up yourself to a new investment and giving elsewhere. The Page of Pentacles is literally looking away from the Ten of Pentacles. Very interesting. And then I see the heartbreak here. So whatever this emotional detachment is from what you built into, it's causing pain for you. It's causing pain in your heart. But what I see is that you're wanting to work on your own stability, King of Pentacles, in the world that you want for yourself. So obviously whatever this world was that you built into, it wasn't aligned with the world that you wanted for yourself. Okay, let's see this Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Show me the Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles for Scorpio. Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles for Scorpio. Very intrigued, Scorpio. But I can feel the difficulty in your energy. Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a break. A walking away from that which you built into and you contributed to. Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Let's do one more. Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. The Empress, King of Pentacles again, Three of Cups. I feel like what you're showing me here is in my world, I want those things that are aligned with my value and my worth. And I want connections that celebrate me, that are celebratory, that I can experience emotional connection with. Over here, you're emotionally detached within your Ten of Pentacles, whatever you've built into and contributed to from the heart, and because you chose to. But you're emotionally detached in that space. And over here, it's like I have the desire to be emotionally connected and fulfilled with an Empress. With an Empress, I'm not sure what you're detaching from here. I'm seeing divine counterparts here. The Emperor, the Empress. You're saying, my world consists of connecting with my counterpart. And it causes you pain in your heart to have to emotionally detach from this. But you're saying, I want to invest in connections that harmonize in a greater scheme of things, right? Ten of Cups up here. So change is coming. King of Swords, you made a decision about the connections that you want in your greater context of your life. Okay? And those things that are going to build your emotional happiness and abundance. Show me the Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, Ten of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, Ten of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, Ten of Cups. Let's do one more. Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, Ten of Cups for Scorpio. I wish I was going more in depth on your reading. Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, Four of Swords. Okay, so there was some resistance to the love in your heart, and to feeling emotions. You've rested on this. You have gained new perspective about this. And Four of Swords, that's a healing energy as well. You've taken a lot of time to gain new perspective about this emotional detachment and that sense of not feeling the love within me, not being able to access it, and why you kind of blocked your heart and feeling love and emotions, right? And which is really difficult for a water sign to do. But you've gained new perspective and clarity about this. And I do see you making a decision that, no, I want to open up and I want to invest and I want to rejoice in emotional connections. I want to rejoice in the feelings in my heart. I want to offer love freely. And I want to connect with those in my life that give of their heart freely, right? I want to experience, and I'm going to bring it back to these divine counterparts, that celebration and harmony, and I want that in my life, in the greater context of things. Okay. All right, let's get some advice for you. Very interesting. So I'm not sure what you're detaching from over here. Could be way of life, could be customs, traditions, could be friendships, anything that you've contracted to that left you feeling like you couldn't be emotionally present. Okay. Let's get advice for Scorpio. Let's get advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio. And up here I'm seeing I've gained understanding about my heart and the level of love that I have and how I rejected it. And I've gained new perspective about what to do regarding the connections that I desire in my life and changes occurring for you. Can I get advice for Scorpio? Let's do 2 more, Spirit. Advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio. 1 more. Advice for Scorpio. 3 cards. Advice for Scorpio. Ace of Wands. 4 of Swords again. And then 8 of Swords. Insight gained about the ways that you resisted. Where you kept the blindfold on. So the 8 of Swords is a willful blindness. It's like, I don't want to see the truth. I don't want to see the things around me. I'm just going to remain in this place. I'm going to keep my blindfold on and I feel restricted, right? But you're restricted by your own, it's like a restriction of your choosing, right? Of your own choosing. And new clarity has come in about this, and you've been able to gain a new perspective about the ways that you have blocked and resisted truth and passion and emotional fulfillment and emotional connection and feeling things in the heart, right? And the advice here is to understand that and how you've held yourself back willfully from experiencing the emotional connection and harmony that you would like. All right, Scorpio, I hope that this helped you. Take care. Hey Pisces, as mentioned in the intro, I'm doing a 9-card pool as well as clarifiers and then advice at the end. I hope you are well. Let's get into your energy. All right, Spirit, show me current energies surrounding Pisces. Current energies for Pisces at the present time. Any and all messages that are for the highest good of Pisces. Show me that Pisces energy. Show me Pisces. What does Pisces need to know at the present time? What does Pisces need to be thinking about at the present time? Be aware of. Time. Messages for the highest good of Pisces. Show me that Pisces energy. Pisces. Show me Pisces. Let's do 3 more, Spirit. Pisces. Show me that Pisces energy. Messages for the highest good of Pisces. 1 more, Spirit. Messages for the highest good of Pisces. I'm going to do 1 more because it felt like that one card was wanting to poke out. Okay. All right, that feels good. Messages for the highest good of Pisces at the present time. Current energies for Pisces. All right, I am taking everything in the upright. All right, 2 of Wands. Some kind of decision that needs to be made. You're trying to rely on your intuition. You're showing up here, the High Priestess. 3 of Cups, yeah. Decisions that need to be made about those things those emotional connections that we have in our lives. And you're attempting to go deep within to do some deep internal reflection. And you could be silent right now. You know, you're evaluating the connections in your life. You're going deep within the self and really trying to tap in your intuition regarding what you connect with. There's decision here. So I see you in a quiet space right now, in a deep internal space right now as you evaluate this. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. And Queen of Pentacles. And then once again, here it's another decision card and an evaluation card, just like your 2 of Wands. We have the 2 of Pentacles over here. How it's like you're considering, can I nurture these connections in the greater context of what I want for my life? 10 of Pentacles, that's the everything. That's everything we are connected to and why. That's our tree of life. That's our legacy. That's our longevity. This is our stability. Can I stabilize? Can I nurture these connections in the greater context of what I desire for my life and the stability that I desire for my life? You're going back and forth on this. Interesting. Okay, let's see. 4 of Swords, yeah, you're resting. You're resting. You're in a state of deep internal reflection. You're trying to gain new perspective, clarity. They're showing here, I need to rest on this. I need to silence myself. I need to go within. 5 of Wands, so some conflict. And King of Cups. Okay. I can see this as 2 different ways. You're resting on the conflict within your own heart, King of Cups, or I can see this as with another energy, the King of Cups, and I'm leaning more towards another energy because the King of Cups is kind of stoic. They have a lot of love, but they don't know how to express it. They can claim it, but they're not the most expressive individual. And Pisces, as you know, you are very expressive emotionally, and you can adapt in various situations. I'm, So I could see that one of those two ways, but there is conflict surrounding maybe the level of love, the way that it's expressed, new perspective it needs to be gained, so that you can make a decision that is correct for you. And I see you going into this deep internal space. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Hopefully that'll give us more insight. Show me this Two of Wands, the High Priestess, Three of Cups, King of Cups, King of Wands. So there's that King of Cups again, and King of Wands. There's a lot of passion and a lot of love here, but there's a conflict. And it's like, can I balance this? Can I nurture this in the greater context of my life? Is it stable? Is it stable? Yeah, there's love. Yeah, there's passion, but is it stable? All right, show me the Two of Wands, the High Priestess, Three of Cups. Two of Wands, High Priestess, Three of Cups. Let's do two more, Spirit. Two of Wands, High Priestess, Three of Cups for Pisces. Two of Wands, High Priestess, Three of Cups for Pisces. Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's like, can I nurture love within this connection, whatever this connection is for you? Or has it stopped growing? There's a conflict up here about the heart space and perhaps the kind of like a stoic energy, a non-expressive energy surrounding love. And here, that Seven of Pentacles can represent that. Like, has this topped out? Has the love for this, whatever this situation is, has it topped out? Has it stopped growing? I need to make a decision about this. Can I infuse more love into this situation? Can I nurture this situation? Can I nurture passion? Interesting. Okay. Let's move over here, because you're questioning once again, can I nurture? Does this fit into my world? Does this, whatever this situation or person is, does it fit into my world in the greater context? Is it stable? All right, show me Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. A lot of earthbound energy here, 3D energy. So it's like, yeah, I can see love and passion, but does it fit into my 3D reality? Is it stable? Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. High Priestess, you're trying to understand the unhappiness and the disappointment and your dissatisfaction. You're questioning in that deep internal place of the High Priestess, does this bring me satisfaction in the greater context? Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles for Pisces. Let's do two more, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Man, these cards are really sticking for you. And the Queen, or the King of Cups just flipped over, it got tangled up. Let's see. Let's do one more, Spirit. 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You want to feel confident in whatever direction you go, all right? It needs to fit in with the greater context of your life. It needs to fit in with stability. You're showing all Pentacles here, and I need to feel confident in it. I need to feel confident in the blueprint and how connections fit in with the blueprint of my life and my path that I'm on. It needs to be stable. So I'm seeing it needs to be secure. It needs to be stable. It needs to be consistent. I need to have that confidence, and you're not having that confidence. You're questioning it. You're questioning it here. You're saying there's a decision that needs to be made. Like, yeah, there may be love, there may be passion, but can it build into the greater context? Can it be stable? Can it be secure? Okay. And you're feeling conflicted about this. Let's see the Four of Swords. So you taking time for deep internal reflection, gaining clarity regarding the conflict within your heart. Or with another individual, if it resonates with you that way. Let's see, 4 of Swords, 5 of Wands, King of Cups for Pisces. 4 of Swords, 5 of Wands, King of Cups for Pisces. 6 of Pentacles. Is it equal? Reciprocal. Yeah, you're 4 of Swords, 3 of Cups. 4 of Swords, 3 of Cups. You are gaining new perspective about the things that you connect to. And are they equal? Are they balanced? Does it fit in? Is it stable? Is it secure? Does it fit in the greater context of my life? 4 of Swords, 5 of Wands, King of Cups for Pisces. Let's do 2 more. 4 of Swords, 5 of Wands, King of Cups for Pisces. 1 more. 4 of Swords, 5 of Wands, King of Cups for Pisces. All right. 4 of Swords, 5 of Wands, King of Cups for Pisces. The Hanged Man. Yeah, you're suspending action for the time being. The Chariot. And then the Hierophant. You're going to go in the direction of those things that are aligned with your highest good. The things that you can stand up for. The things that you can nurture in your life. The Chariot, the Hierophant, moving in a direction of your heart. And there's been some conflict in your heart. Resistance. But after this needed reflection and this suspension of action that you're doing over here with your High Priestess, 4 of Swords, Hanged Man, you've gained new perspective about the direction that you want to go. The Chariot, the Hierophant. I'm going to go in the direction of what is aligned with my highest good, what I can stand up for, what I can stand beside, what is something that I can commit to from the heart, right? I know it's a little bit vague, but this could be very different for each of you. But it definitely surrounds connections in your life and what connections are aligned with your highest good and with the blueprint and the world that you want to nurture. The connections that you want to nurture in your world. And after gained perspective, you have more understanding about your heart and what's aligned with your highest good. Okay. I'm curious to see this Chariot, the Hierophant. Let's see. Can I see the Chariot, the Hierophant? Like what is the direction that came out of this time of deep internal reflection, that came out of new perspective being gained, that came out of your intuition? Spirit, can I get 2 cards on the Chariot, the Hierophant? Can I get 2 cards on the Chariot, the Hierophant for Pisces? Let's do 2 more. The Chariot, the Hierophant. The Chariot, the Hierophant. The Chariot, the Hierophant for Pisces. Six of Pentacles, you're showing me that again. And Death. Yeah. You're going to go in the direction of what is aligned with your highest good, and it needs to be equal. It needs to be balanced. If it is not balanced, if it's not reciprocal, those are connections that you're going to close out. Death. You're ending overgiving, feeling like you're not receiving in ways that you need to receive. So that equal balance of give and take is a necessity for you. You're showing that those are the things that those are the connections that I will put my heart into, because I know that, they're aligned with my highest good. Those are the connections that I can commit to. Those are the connections that I can see in the greater context of my life. And anything that is not that is not balanced, that is not reciprocal, that doesn't give to me in the ways that I give to it, I will close out those connections because they are not aligned with the amount of love in me, and they're not aligned with my highest good and my highest potential in this life. Okay? All right, thank you for that, Spirit. Let's get some advice for you, Pisces. Can I get advice for Pisces? Can I get advice for Pisces? Can I get advice for Pisces? Advice for Pisces. So the deep internal reflection and really tapping into that intuition has helped you gain new perspective, and it's given you the insight that you've needed to be able to move forward with confidence, with commitment to the self and those things that you connect to. All right, let's see here. Let's do 2 more for advice for Pisces. 3 cards. Advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. Let's do 1 more, Spirit. Advice for Pisces. Ten of Cups, Page of Swords, and Death. Yeah. The advice here is to look at all those connections in your life, in the greater context, right? Everything that you connect to, all of the different connections. 10 of Cups, Page of Swords, Death. Take a look at the connections in your life, and do they harmonize in the greater context? If not, close them out. Death. So the Page of Swords is an observing energy, right? It's take stock of the big picture. 10 of Cups can be family, friends, romantic partners, colleagues. It's every connection in our life that we give to them, they give back to us, or that's the expectation. And here, Spirit's advice for you is to take a look at those connections, and if they are not equal, if they are not balanced, close those out. Okay? So I see you came to a realization on your own, an insight on your own, after deep internal reflection and really tapping into your intuition about what to do. Can I nurture whatever this situation may be, or this person? Does it fit in with the greater context of my life? And here, your advice is that continue doing that evaluation, and close out those things that are not aligned with your highest good and that are not equal or balanced for you in your life. All right, Pisces, I hope that this helped you. Take care. Hey Gemini, as mentioned in the intro, I'm doing a 9-card pool as well as clarifiers and advice. I hope you are doing well. Let's see that Gemini energy, current energies for Gemini. Show me that current energy for Gemini. By the way, happy birthday, Gemini. Current energies for Gemini. Let me see that current energy for Gemini. Any and all messages that are for the highest good of Gemini. Show me any and all messages that are for the highest good of Gemini. Messages for the highest good of Gemini. Let's do 2 more, Spirit. Messages for the highest good of Gemini. Messages for the highest good of Gemini. All right, that feels good. Highest messages for the good of Gemini. All right, I am taking everything in the upright. Okay, 8 of Cups. All right, 6 of Cups. 4 of Swords. So I see here an emotional detachment from a 6 of Cups. So soul bond energy could also be memories of the past, childhood memories, nostalgia, and entering into a state of healing, resting, taking your time, gaining new perspective. So yeah, an emotional detachment from a soul bond connection, and entering into a space of healing. 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands. Being at a crossroads regarding possibly opening up to new connections, 2 of Cups, or a new connection for you, has been very difficult to contract yourself with other energies, but you're at a crossroads. You're looking at your life and what direction do I want to go? What do I want to connect to? Making decisions about connections that are heavy for you, that are a heavy load to carry, that are burdensome. Let's see what's on your top row. The Emperor, 3 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Interesting. I'm almost feeling here like there's like a claiming of the pain in your heart that has been created by relationships in your life. 4 of Wands, 3 of Swords. But the Emperor, like, they're claiming, there's authority in that. That's one way I can see it, or I can see it as heartbreak and fear of rejection is standing in between you stepping into like authority of the self and stability and a potential new relationship, right? Because over here you're showing me it's hard to connect with other energies. It's hard, like I'm at a crossroads. So perhaps you're in a state of experiencing an influx in energy, but there's still like this pain in your heart or this fear of rejection that's keeping you from materializing it. Let's see. Well, hopefully we'll get more on clarification for you, Gemini. Let's see this 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords for Gemini. Can I see 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords? Eight of Cups, 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords. If this is in regards to like childhood memories, I see it as like I need to heal those childhood wounds, that inner child wounding. It's been very difficult for me to heal with other individuals, maybe that were a part of those experiences. And you want to restabilize those connections, but it's really hard because of the pain in your heart. Let's see, 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Let's do one more, Spirit. 8 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Eight of Cups, 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords for Gemini. 6 of Pentacles. There's the 4 of Wands again. And 5 of Cups. Okay. Yeah. So you're showing me the 4 of Wands again. And there's a lot of sadness over, I feel like, a lack of balance here. So 6 of Pentacles, like I gave generously within this relationship. I gave generously to the foundation, to the stability. There's been a breakdown. There was an emotional, like you had to emotionally detach from giving to this 4 of Wands, and it's brought you a lot of sadness and grief. 5 of Cups, it's brought loss. It's brought pain in your heart, right? It's been very heavy for you to carry. Okay. And I'm glad to see the 4 of Swords here with the 5 of Cups. So it means that you're healing and you're processing this connection and this having to emotionally walk away and detach from it. Show me 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands for Gemini. I feel like it was something that you gave very generously to. Ten of Wands, 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands. Show me 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands for Gemini. One more, 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands. The Fool, 8 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. The Fool, 8 of Pentacles, the Hermit. It's been very difficult for you to open up to a new beginning and to invest in a new beginning for yourself. The Fool, 8 of Pentacles, the Hermit. The Hermit is kind of a solitude energy, but it's deep healing, and it's really allowing our experiences to teach us. So the Hermit represents wisdom. The Hermit carries the lantern, and in the lantern is the star, and it illuminates the path forward. So I feel like what you're showing me is it's really hard to connect with other energies. I'm at a crossroads. Remember how I said there was like that uptick in energy, and you want to invest in a new beginning for yourself, but you're still in a healing process. I feel like you're still doing a lot of deep internal reflection, but there is the energetic pull towards a new beginning for yourself and connecting with other energies. And then up here we see the Emperor, 3 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Let's see. So it's like a claiming of the pain and the fear of rejection in relationships. Let's see. What I find interesting is the 4 of Wands is showing up again, and it's attached to pain, right? But it's like there's an ownership of it. Like, I claim this pain. Let's see, the Emperor, 3 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Let's do 2 more. The Emperor, 3 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, 5 of Swords. So you're claiming sharp insight that you've gained through the Hermit, right? Through the Hermit, through the 4 of Swords, regarding commitment and self-sabotage. The Hierophant, 5 of Swords, mental conflicts surrounding commitment and fear of rejection and pain in your heart. A sharp insight is gained about this. Show me the Hierophant, 5 of Swords. Can I get more clarity on this? The Hierophant, 5 of Swords. The Hierophant, 5 of Swords. Show me what this sharp insight is about surrounding commitment and mental conflict. Almost like I can commit to the pain, or I can commit to building the 4 of Wands, a relationship that is aligned with my highest good and my highest potential. Let's do one more. The Hierophant, 5 of Swords for Gemini. Two cards, Spirit. Page of Cups. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I can move towards opening myself up, right? to new relationships, to the new beginning, to new connections that are celebratory, that are stable. Yes, or I can claim and remain in a place of heartbreak and pain. But you've received sharp insight about wanting to open up in the heart to those things that are aligned with your highest good, that you can commit to in a greater context. Four of Wands, even though there is some mental conflict for you. Very interesting. So I feel like here Spirit's saying you have a choice. Yeah, Two of Wands down here. You have a choice. You have a choice to make. You can remain in the heartbreak, but I see you doing a lot of healing. And in that healing, there's going to come sharp insight and understanding about, like, I can remain in this headspace, or I can remain, or open up in the heart and move in the direction of relationships and connection. Ones that are stable, right? Ones that are equal, ones that are balanced. All right. Can I get advice for Gemini? Let's do two more. Advice for Gemini. Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, the Magician. You're manifesting an Empress. Empowerment. You're manifesting empowerment. You're manifesting abundance for yourself. You're manifesting things that are aligned with your value and your worth. The Empress, the Magician, Nine of Pentacles. Very abundant energy, very claiming energy. The Empress attracts, they don't chase. And that's what you're manifesting. Abundance to come in that's aligned with your value and your worth. You're manifesting that empowerment to really have the life in the world that you want to create and nurture for yourself. All right, Gemini, I hope that this helped you. Take care. Hey Libra, hope you're doing well. As mentioned in the intro, I'm doing a 9-card pull as well as clarifiers and advice at the end. Let's give you your energy. All right, Spirit, show me that Libra energy. Any and all messages that are for the highest good of Libra at the present time. Show me Libra. Show me Libra. Can I see Libra at the present time? Show me Libra. Current energy surrounding Libra. Current energy surrounding Libra. Let's do two more, Spirit. Current energy for Libra. Messages for the highest good for Libra. Let's do one more. Messages for the highest good of Libra. Alright, that feels good. Messages for the highest good of Libra. I'm taking everything in the upright. 3 of Pentacles. Who else had that in that same position? Maybe Scorpio. 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. There's been some conflict regarding your 10 of Pentacles. And it's almost like there's been a breakdown in cooperation, teamwork. There's been a lot of conflict and fighting, harsh words. Let's see. 2 of Wands. Queen of Swords. Strength. Takes your strength to be able to speak your truth. And you're at a crossroads. There's a decision that needs to be made about speaking your truth. Okay. The Devil. Yeah, there's some fear associated with this. King of Wands. And Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. So the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. He's in here and he is licking his paws. He probably needs an allergy shot. Okay, so what I'm seeing up here is there's potentially conflict between what you nurture, Queen of Pentacles, versus what you're passionate about. And I say that because you show me down here, you make things work within your 10 of Pentacles, right? So that's like the nurturing energy. I contribute to this, I build into it, I cooperate within it. 10 of Pentacles is like your foundation. It's everything you're connected to. I build into it, I cooperate, I harmonize, but there's conflict associated with that. And up here, I'm seeing that conflict. The Devil, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So it's like there's a discrepancy between what you nurture, Queen of Pentacles, versus like the passion in you, right? Possibly due to codependency, negative attachment, feeling chained to something, feeling chained to giving to this 10 of Pentacles. And then over here, it's like, it would take my strength to speak my truth. You're at a crossroads about doing this. But I'm seeing there's a decision that needs to be made regarding speaking your truth, Queen of Swords, and communicating, right? The Devil, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. There's fear about this. Okay, let's see if the clarifiers give us more insight. Show me the 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords for Libra. Show me 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords for Libra. Whatever this is, there's been harsh words spoken. There's been a lot of conflict. There's been a lot of fighting, arguments about the 10 of Pentacles and cooperation and harmony. And it's like there's been almost like a breakdown in the cooperation and harmony within your 10 of Pentacles, whatever that is for you. This could be family, this could be partnerships, this could be friendships, this could be work. I am seeing it as something very personal to you, because it would take your strength to speak your truth, and it's something you're afraid of doing. Let's see here. The cards are sticking. One more, Spirit. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Lovers. So immediately when that King of Pentacles came out, I got the sense of calling the shots, right? Someone calling the shots. And then the Knight of Swords came out. It's swift words, calling the shots about decisions and choices. The Lovers, about the Lovers is a major decision. And King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Lovers, there's conflict here regarding someone calling the shots. And the Five of Swords can also be like winning at all costs, right? And you're feeling conflicted by this. Harsh words were spoken regarding choices, perhaps, that you're wanting to make, or that you face, or that you've decided upon. I don't feel like you've decided upon it yet, because we have the Two of Wands here, which is a decision. And so I feel like someone's harsh words were directed at you, and you're feeling the need to defend. You're feeling the need to win. Stand up for yourself. I'm not really feeling a win energy. I'm feeling more like a stand up for yourself energy here. And then over here, yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made about speaking your truth. And it will take your strength to do so. Show me Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, strength for Libra. Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, and strength. Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, and strength. Let's do one more for Libra. Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, strength. Ten of Pentacles again. Queen of Wands. Do we have the Queen of Wands anywhere? No. The Sun. Speaking your truth. What's interesting, we do have the King of Wands here, which is you, right? We have the Queen of Wands here, which is the divine counterpart. So speaking your truth about your divine counterpart and how they bring you happiness, and you want them a part of your world. And I feel like over here there is conflict surrounding communicating this. There's harsh words spoken about choice and the amount of choices that you have. And this is a major decision for you. It's going to take your strength to communicate your truth. And surrounding a Queen of Wands, the Sun, and how they bring you happiness and you want it a part of your world. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like here someone is disagreeing with your decisions. And you have a decision to make, right? Remember how I said it's like up here, there's a discrepancy between what do you nurture versus what are you passionate about? Do you comply with the words being spoken to you, or do you stand up for yourself and what is important to you and your truth and what makes you happy? There's fear about doing this. The Devil, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Let's see, the Devil, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. If you have Scorpio in your chart, I would definitely check their reading out. there was something similar about 3 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles in that reading. Show me the Devil, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, which we all have, all the signs in our chart, in one of our houses. So if this is resonating with you, I would check theirs out. The Devil, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Show me the Devil, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. The Devil, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. One more. The Devil, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. The Star, 3 of Cups. So I see you overcoming the fear. I see you overcoming the fear and pointing yourself towards nurturing your star vision, restabilizing with someone. 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands, restabilizing, reconnecting. 3 of Cups is reunion energy. 4 of Wands is the relationship. The Star, this is your hope. This is your deepest desire for your life. You show that over here because it brings you happiness. There's fear associated with doing this, but you are nurturing this. Show me the Devil. What's the fear about this? What's the Devil? What's the Devil? I mean, it could be that harsh words were spoken, right, about your decision, or what you were communicating, the choice that you wanted to make. I could read this piece down here as you did make the decision, because the 2 of Wands comes before Queen of Swords, strength. So it took my strength to communicate my truth. And that's what caused the conflict. Show me the Devil for Libra. One more. Show me the Devil for Libra. Yeah, it's fear of standing as an empowered individual, standing in your independence, delivering your heart to another, and investing. So perhaps this is a fear that you have, is standing independent. So remember over here, there was harsh words spoken about your choices, and remember I said it was like, I call the shots energy, and to have to stand up to that and stand up for yourself has been difficult for you, to open up about where your heart points and what it is that you want to invest and where your love is, right? Over here, the thing that would bring you happiness, the person, the energy that would bring you happiness. That's been difficult for you to do, but I do see you doing it, and putting your passion and nurture into what it is that you desire for yourself, your star pathway, reuniting and restabilizing the connection. But somebody isn't happy about this. And it's been difficult for you to speak your truth. All right. Let's get some advice for you, Libra. Very interesting. Let's get advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. Let's do 2 more. Advice for Libra. Seven of Wands, 9 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Don't allow anxiety or fear or worry, that double energy, 9 of Swords. Don't overthink. Hold your ground. Hold steady in what you want to nurture in your life. Overcome the fear, overcome the anxiety, overcome the worry, and hold your ground, hold firm about the things that you believe in, what you know to be true for yourself, and what you desire to nurture in your life. What you desire to create in your life, which you show me over here, is the 10 of Pentacles, the Sun with the Queen of Wands. Happiness and abundance and a tree of life and legacy with the Queen of Wands. And the advice here is hold your vision. Hold your vision and nurture that vision. Despite harsh words, despite possibly others' opinions about your choices. All right, Libra, I hope that this helped you. Take care. Hey Aquarius, hope you're doing well. As mentioned in the intro, I'm doing a 9-card pool as well as clarifiers and advice at the end. Let's get into your energy. Spirit, thank you so much for presiding over this reading for Aquarius. Show me most current energies for Aquarius. Show me that Aquarius energy. Show me Aquarius. Show me Aquarius. Any and all messages for the highest good of Aquarius. Messages for the highest good of Aquarius. Messages for the highest good of Aquarius. Show me that Aquarius energy. Show me Aquarius. Let's do 2 more, Spirit. Show me that Aquarius energy. 1 more. Show me Aquarius. Messages for the highest good of Aquarius at the present time. All right, that feels good. Messages for the highest good of Aquarius. Aquarius. I am taking everything in the upright. The Fool. All right. King of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. All right, so you're taking a leap of faith and you're doing so passionately to make an offering, a stable offering, Ace of Pentacles, or to a new beginning for yourself. 5 of Wands. The Devil. 2 of Swords. There's been a lot of confusion. I feel like whatever this leap of faith, this new beginning is, you've been very conflicted about it. You've been very confused. 5 of Wands, that's a lot of conflict with others. The Devil, something that you have felt a chain to. It could also be a sense of self-sabotage, right? Inner conflict about things that you feel chained and bound to, and it's created a lot of confusion in you. Two of Swords. Let's see what's on your top row. Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Queen of Swords. Okay, so here I see you looking towards the future with hope and enthusiasm. You've made sense of what you want to do, and you want to balance something. You want to bring something into harmony. Okay. Let's see here. Show me the Fool, King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. If you have Libra in your chart, Five of Wands came up in theirs, King of Wands came up in theirs, the Devil came up, and the Three of Pentacles. So you might want to take a look at that. All right, show me the Fool, King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius. Show me the Fool, King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius. Let's do one more. The Fool, King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles for Aquarius. Ten of Swords, Strength, Ten of Wands. It's been very hard to deal with pain. It's been really hard to be strong. And whatever the situation is, to have a new beginning for yourself. It's been very heavy to deal with pain, burden, possibly an ending. But I see you pulling on your strength to either make an offering or to take a leap of faith towards a new beginning for yourself. And then we have the Five of Wands, the Devil, Two of Swords. It's like, I don't know what to do about this conflict. Something that you feel obliged to, contracted to, chained to, unhealthy patterns. I'm not sure what this is for you. It's conflict with others. Also inner conflict. And a lot of confusion. Let me see. Show me Five of Wands, the Devil, Two of Swords for Aquarius. Five of Wands, the Devil, Two of Swords for Aquarius. Let's do one more. Five of Wands, the Devil, Two of Swords. It's like I didn't want to see the conflict and the unhealthy around me. The Star, Wheel of Fortune, Death. Time has passed. A lot of time has passed. Whatever it was that you felt chained to, that desire to remain chained is gone. It's ending. The Star, Wheel of Fortune, Death. Whatever it is that you have been contracted to and that you didn't want to see, whatever you were navigating by, the unhealthy attachments, the conflict, the potentially self-sabotage that you were navigating by, you're ending that here. Let's Let's see what's up here, because you're wanting to look, you're looking towards the future with hope and with enthusiasm. You've made sense of things, and Three of Pentacles, you're harmonizing, you're building a tapestry, you're building from the foundation. Let me see what this is. Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Queen of Swords. So over here where you have mental confusion, here you have clarity about your future and what you want to build into. I might want to come back to this piece. Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Queen of Swords for Aquarius. Let's do one more. Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Queen of Swords for Aquarius. Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Queen of Swords. The Hermit, okay. Nine of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. You've gained wisdom that you didn't want to see regarding a Ten of Pentacles. This could be the negative attachment, codependency. You resisted the knowledge, you resisted the wisdom, but now it makes sense to you. And you're looking towards the future with hope to build a new foundation for yourself. Show me, I want to see this Devil, Five of Wands. Show me the Devil, Five of Wands. Show me the Devil, Five of Wands. Show me the Devil, Five of Wands. It's like you resisted the wisdom. You resisted seeing the unhealthy around you. Two cards, the Devil, Five of Wands. Page of Cups. The Chariot. Opening up yourself in the heart. You resisted it. And then you resisted it in the context of your Ten of Pentacles. And wisdom has been gained about this, and you're wanting to rebuild. You understand it now. You want to transform. This is so interesting. Show me the Ten of Pentacles. And that's the last clarifier that I'm getting. Show me the Ten of Pentacles. So over here, you're showing me this ending was really hard. This pain was really hard. But I want to take a leap of faith and make an offering. Ace of Pentacles, and then I see the Page of Cups here. A lot of time has passed. The Star of Death. The star is a healing energy. Death can also be transformative. But I've been afraid and very conflicted about opening up from the heart and taking action towards the love in my heart. I resisted this. And I'm seeing it in the context of the Ten of Pentacles. But you've gained wisdom about this, and you understand that you want to build a new foundation, a new tapestry, and you have hope and enthusiasm for the future. Let me see the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if this is a connection for you, if this is a family, friendships. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles for Aquarius. One more. Ten of Pentacles for Aquarius. King of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Sun. You've gained new perspective about the world that you want and the happiness. Remember over here, you were so confused, so confused. You didn't want to see. Up here, you gained the perspective about your own resistance to the world that you wanted for yourself and the happiness that was available. And so I see you taking a leap of faith, making a solid offer to try to restabilize and build a new foundation. And you're looking towards the future with hope because you've made sense of this. You're communicating this. You're making an offer. You're taking a leap of faith to make an offer. And you feel very passionate about it. All right. Let's get some advice for you. This one was very interesting. This one was very interesting. So whatever it is that, or whomever you're making an offer towards, it represents stability and your tree of life, your legacy, everything that you connect yourself to. It's the life that we build into. And you're saying, I've gained perspective about what brings me happiness in my world. Water signs have been really interesting today. A lot of pentacle energy. Advice for Aquarius. One more. Advice for Aquarius. 3 cards for Aquarius. All right. Advice for Aquarius. Ace of Wands. 7 of Cups. Ace of Swords. You've received insight about the cup that you want to pursue. Ace of Wands, sharp insight. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, 7 of Cups. Sharp insight about the one cup that is actually fulfilling to you. About the one cup that you want part of your world, right? Sharp insight. The one cup that brings you the sun, warmth, and joy, and happiness. So your advice is, there is a passionate new beginning available for you, and it's based in your truth about the one cup that were resisting down here. Open up from the heart, right? You've received the insight that you need, so open up, take that leap of faith. All right, Aquarius, I hope that this helped you. Take care.